Hello guys, Michael here. Most guys got social proof completely wrong, alright? Most guys think that social proof means that if the woman that you're interested in can see that you are very popular amongst other women that sees you as attractive and interesting and they chase you romantically, then the woman that you're interested in would also be interested in you, because based on that observation she now have evidence enough to put you into the high value man category. But is that really how it works? The answer is no. The science says something completely different. There is a lot of scientific research made in the relationship building theory, and this area, what guys think today, is also called pre-selection in the pickup artist industry. And it might come from the idea that women are copying themselves in some way. So if one woman thinks that this guy is attractive, it's easier for the second woman to think that as well. But obviously that is not true at all. And in this video, we're going to talk about what social proof actually is. All right. I'm not going to take some unsupported material and then present it. This is coming from robust scientific research and principles, and that is what we're going to focus on. This is actually part 2. In behavioral science, there is something called signaling theory, all right? And I actually extracted 3 signals when it comes to female to male attraction that is the most relevant for you as a man who wants to attract and date women. And what I mean with signaling is that when women get a signal and read a certain man's behavior and how he is as a person, she will either, feel like this is good in this particular area or this is bad. So the 3 signals I'm talking about now is the signal of non-neediness, the signal of social proof, which is what we're going to talk about today, and then the third one is willing to be disliked. So those are the 3 main signals that women get in the brain of their perception of a man. All right. So last week we spoke about the non-neediness part. If you haven't seen it, I can definitely recommend it to see it after this video. And today we want to talk about signal number 2, which is the social proof signal. All right. So let's get into it. So what is social proof then that is actually of value towards the woman that you are dating or you are with? Well, it is actually congruency, because obviously the woman that you are dating, the woman that you are with right now, she knows that you are a nice person towards her. She knows that you are a good person, a kind person, because you like her, because you want a relationship with her. You want to be intimate with her as well. She knows that. She knows all that. But is that enough that you want that only for her? Well, in some cases it is enough. But many times women want to see if you are congruent towards other people as well. So if you're really kind to her and you're showing that you are a good man, and then suddenly you are a bad person or is a bad person towards the waitress, or you're a bad person towards your friends that need help, and you're a bad person towards the public in general, a rude, an arrogant person, then it doesn't really get, balanced. And that is a bad signal from the women's perspective, because then she feel like you just acting to be someone else when you are with her, but in general you're actually this person if you don't act. And women don't want you to act. Women want you to be absolutely real. So you being real is the biggest asset for any relationship building. All right. So 2 things that are very important when it comes to social proof, and for you as a person, as a man towards women and towards humanity, is to be number 1, kind. Kindness is a very strong attraction element if you're kind as a person. And the second one is if you are a person that actually can set boundaries for yourself, that you can stand for things that you believe in, things that you think is right, and you can also mention things that you think is wrong, and you understand the difference between what's right and what is wrong, and you can set boundaries there. That is also a very important thing, that you have standards that you want to live by, moral standards. So when I say boundaries, many guys think that, you should be like hostile and aggressive. It's nothing about that. Communication should always be humbled and polite. So for example, if you and your date is talking in a place about various of things, and suddenly one guy comes in and introduces himself and then start talking with you guys, and then you feel like he's too much into you too, because this is your time with her, right? Then what you should do is just just mention your boundaries, like, sorry man, you're probably a very nice guy, and it's a pleasure to meet you, but right now I'm having my time with my girlfriend here, or with my woman here, and I want to have my own time with her. So can I be kind to ask you to perhaps go to the bar and interact with someone else? I would really appreciate that, my friend. That is a very nice way of actually setting boundaries and communicating that way. That means that you're calibrated, you're kind, you are a good person, right? If you will be super aggressive and start shouting at him like, oh, disappear, fuck off, that would not be a good thing, because that will go against you being a kind man, because then you don't have so much kindness and you don't have so much empathy. So how you treat other people is very important for her observation, to see if you are congruent with your behavior towards her as with other people. That is what social proof is all about, actually. She wants to see that you are real, not only to her, but this is who you are as a foundation. So that is what the whole social proof thing comes from. All right, it's not about how popular you are amongst other women and so forth. This is just a myth, actually, that comes from the pickup artist industry. It's coming from the manosphere area and red pillars and so on. But this is not social proof. It's not. It's not part of the science of relationship building progress. It's not. So stick to the science and you will be much better off. And if you want to be the guy that actually can be kind, and you can show other people that you are a good guy, that also make other people feel good, then you need to learn how to communicate properly, how to have great conversations that are interesting. And I made a free video training for you, so you can actually get started. This is the best way to get started to become a good conversationalist, that are based on being the authentic you, but the curious version of you. If you look at the description, you will see a link there. If you push on the link, you will have free access to the training video. Make sure to check it out. You will be amazed. And if you like this video, then push the like button, because that will help me a lot. You would do me a great favor. And make sure to subscribe as well. I don't want you to miss the next video, which is about the willing to be disliked, which is also a strong, important area, important signal for women. All right. And what that is all about, that is something I will talk about in the next video. I hope to see you in the next one.